Hey everyone, my name is Sean. I like video games sometimes. And with 2022 done and dusted and 2023 being the year that games are finally back, I would like to talk to you about games. I am incredibly excited for this year, so without further ado, let's talk about 9 games I'm excited for in 2023. Side note, as the game with any game release this year, they are subject to change. No hate on devs. If the game isn't going to come out this year, totally fine with that. Let's get started.
The order is gone. I was betrayed by the one I trusted most. I will not be imprisoned again.
Star Wars Survivor is a sequel to the excellent Fallen Order. Imagine a game mixed with Dark Souls with a dash of Uncharted. My big hope for Jedi Survivor would be, I guess, bigger environments, more loot maybe, but I'm sure Respawn has made an excellent game anyway. This also feels like a quick turnaround, like 2 trailers and a release date. So let's hope The Force Awakens March 17th. Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games of all time, so a sequel to said game is a no-brainer. Only doubt I have is from a technical standpoint. Maybe hardware is starting to show its age a bit. Still, Breath of the Wild is really the game that rejuvenated? Yeah, that's a word. Yeah, it's definitely a word, it's just not how you say it. Rejuvenated my love of open world games, so hype. The kids still say hype. Is the overriding factor here. Tears of the Kingdom releases the 12th of May.
When I think of the Justice League, I think of Wonder Woman, Superman, Green Lantern. You don't want to mess with that lot. But you, Barry, you're just the team mascot, aren't you, mate? The loser of the league, folks. The fastest man alive. It's the Flucker.
2 weeks later, Harley Quinn and the gang take on the Justice League in the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Seeing gameplay gives me Sunset Overdrive vibes, which is fine by me. Love that game to death. Running around with friends in an open metropolis, Harley Quinn, Deadshot, King Shark and Captain Boomerang, with all feeling very distinct. One of the most exciting things about Suicide Squad Kills Justice League is we never really see the comic book, especially in comic book video games, is we never see it from this point of view of fighting the good guys, right? So imagine boss fights like with the fastest man alive, Flash, the Green Lantern, where he's building, constructing like all this stuff around you. Like imagine a Batman boss fight where it's essentially very like the alien from Alien Isolation. Man, I'd love that. Also, not long to wait. The Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League will release hopefully on the 26th of May.
Waller, the Penguin is in flight. Repeat, the Penguin is in flight.
Then let's clip his wings.
Oh my god, he's getting up!
Hitting him again.
He's ran out the door. Somebody stop him.
Did that get him?
No! It very much did not get him. Waller! Blow up his head!
Silksong started life as a DLC for the fantastic game known as Hollow Knight, but grew into a good old release all of its own. Hollow Knight is a 2D Metroid with amazing art, somber music, and amazing gameplay. In Silksong, you take on the role of not the titular knight of the first game, but you take on the role as Hornet. And from gameplay, they seem lighter and more energetic, you know, that kind of faster pace. Like Hollow Knight has a good pace, but it's a little bit slower than what Silksong? Goddamn brain. Silksong feels like. Silksong has been hammered by delays, so fingers crossed this is the year that Hornet finally gets to make a sting. If we get to play this year, I will hardly believe it. Or believe it. Did you get it? It's like bee and leaf at the same. It looks better on paper than probably it's showing up now. Oh well. Starfield is a bit of a weird one, generally like Bethesda games, but Fallout 4 didn't light my fire like New Vegas did. But I had a lot of fun running around with Dogmeat, looking for Pip-Boy video games, or pretending to be the Silver Shroud. After watching the gameplay recently, and gunplay looks like it needs where it needs to be, it's gotten a bit closer where it needs to be, I guess is the best way of putting it. Going in the right direction as the same as Fallout 4. Fallout 4 gunplay was alright, was good. I liked it. Getting to build a spaceship. Maybe I get to live out my Malcolm Reynolds fantasies of being a captain of a spaceship. Hopefully, and you know, maybe forget about this story for a while. So hopefully Starfield, we will see you later, Space Cowboy. And also, if you're thinking that was this the best take? Surely there was better takes than this. No, this is the best take. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Free to play, not exactly my favorite thing in the world. It's not really my jam, but I'm a huge Disney fan and I can't help but be excited. I know not the same devs, but there was a Chip and Dale racer back in the PlayStation. The idea of racing tracks designed around Disney rides like Space Mountain, or racers like Donald Duck or Kronk from Emperor's New Groove is exciting. Also, Disney has a weird track record of being really good with releasing racing games. Like Split Second, 10 out of 10. Recommend.
Minnie, Donald, Goofy, we bid you welcome to the world of Monoth!
So, I like Disney a lot. Side note, there's a trading card game coming out this year. I've never been more frightened by cardboard in my life. So why Illusion Island? Well, I feel like Disney has an untapped market when it comes to games. Imagine a world where Basil the Great Mouse Detective or Darkwing Duck was given a new life in 2023 and beyond in games, right? Like imagine Basil having kind of a Yakuza game, like that kind of style of, you know, not a massive open world, but you know, a few mini games and a kind of a detective story, or maybe like Lost Judgment. I said the writing might be a little bit more tailored towards a younger audience, which could hurt a little. You know, we're gone from the days of Batman the Animated Series level of writing for kid shows, but you know, it's been developed by Daliala Studios, who made the fantastic Battletoads remake. I love that game. It was fun. I mean, it was fun. probably a better way of putting it. Also, I like it being on Switch. I think it's a good console for a game like this. You know, I think the colors will pop on that system. It's giving me a lot of Rayman Origin vibes, which hugely into. That game is fun as hell. So yeah, I can't wait to learn more about Illusionary Castle this coming year.
TBD! TBD! TBD!
Wait, are those placeholder words or the actual words?
There's blood in the baptismal font, and Pastor's gone missing. And my genius plan was to investigate it. Alone. Of course. Don't stress, Layla. Ah, shit. What was that?
He is the truth in the darkness. He is the word in the shadow. I've seen the movement in the dark. I've seen the shadow. I see you.
Oh, Lord!
I'll bite out your heart.
Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Oh, shit, there's more!
Redfall is from the very talented people from Arcane who make games like Dishonored and Prey 2017. My excitement comes from Arcane because their attention to detail, their world building, and their level design. Dishonored 2's Clockwork Mansion is a chef kiss of a mission. Like, absolutely fantastic. Historically though, in gunplay for Arcane games, kinda meh. Like with Dishonored, I don't particularly like using guns in Arcane games usually, which is fine due to stealth being the superior option in any game. So yeah, there's that. But like after playing games like Deathloop and a bit of Prey 2, gunplay feels vastly improved. Like, it feels fun to shoot things in Deathloop. My hopes for Redfall are to add a bigger open space that you can run around, so finding loot and lore. So yeah, if that's basically the only things I really want you to add, and a good bit of stealth, and obviously stealth. Made me be a stealthy boy. And if you add that and loot and lore, I will be a very happy vampire. Vappy? I'll be a very happy vampire slayer. Bite back sometime this year.
Sun's coming up. Let's keep moving.
Let's keep moving. Sure thing, Edgar Allan Bro.
That's a good one.
Do you think things will ever go back to normal?
Would you want to go back to normal?
Not if I still have to pay my student loans.
For as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal. One who could push me. One who could surprise me. One who could even beat me. Yet all I found is disappointment. Will one of you finally give me what I desire?
Yeah, this was always going to be on the list. Being a huge Spidey fan, I cannot wait for this. From the first minutes of the first game, it proves Insomniac got why this character is great and why they're important. Honestly, there is probably a wishlist video coming soon. The rhythm of the web slinging, fun combat, and spectacular story. Spidey 2 also seems to have you play as not only Peter Parker, but also getting to play as Miles Morales. One having a focus on gadgets, while the other having focus on their Venom powers. I'm well up for that. Oh, I can't wait for it. Speaking of Venom, the big reveal of the State of Play trailer was that Venom will be in the game, and that we might get to see the Black Suit storyline. God, I hope so. Also, Kraven the Hunter. Maybe some Kraven's Last Hunt vibes, maybe? Like, I can't see them setting up that though, but if we get vibes of it, maybe a little bit of that story, I'll be happy. No hard release date as of right now, but I am very much happy to see it in fall 2023.
Yes, we will.
So, there are just some of the games coming out this year. There is more I'm excited for, but I didn't want this list to be like 20 games. So, what are the games you were excited for this year? Generally? My god, it's New Year brain, I'm so sorry. What games are you excited for this year? Oh god. What games are you excited for this year? Let me know in the comments. Give a shout out to the games you'd like to play this year. And that is it for me for this video. Thank you very much for watching this. If you got this far, thank you so much. I'm sorry, I will do better. I hope you have a lovely day, and we'll chat you later. Bye!
But you walk right past me, pretending like you don't see